All right, guys, we got another wide receiver for you on today. One of the most explosive and probably one of the fastest wide receivers coming into the draft in 2022. I'm talking about Jameson Williams. This dude definitely can take the top off of defense, but he got an interesting story, guys. Jameson Williams came from the Ohio State University, and pretty much at Ohio State, he was a guy that was on the depth chart, and he was behind guys like Chris Olave and also Garrett Wilson, two guys that possibly could end up being first round draft picks. But definitely, man, this guy is no slouch. Just didn't get the opportunity at Ohio State, so he ended up transferring over to Alabama and making the most of it in one season. So pretty much this is his junior year. He could be one and done with Alabama because he's having a wonderful year, man. Right now, currently, he has played in 12 games. He has 61 receptions for 1,261 yards with 13 touchdowns. Average per catch is 20.7. His height is 6'2", 190 pounds. Williams is one of the most explosive wide receivers in this draft class. I love this kid. I love everything about Williams and what he brings because I feel like the Detroit Lions need a playmaker like this guy. This guy can take the top off defenses. This guy is able to do a lot of things with the football that a lot of receivers his size that are not able to do. His athletic ability, his the fluidity of his hips, the way he does things on the field is awesome, man. This dude has big play written all over him. Williams is definitely a big play receiver, and Williams is uncommonly explosiveness out of his stances is something to watch, man. And he has that legitimate game-breaking speed. One thing I loved about this kid is I watched him on film and watched him on tape is that he can separate. When you think about drafting a receiver, you're looking for premium talent. You're looking for guys that are going to be able to take the top off defense, guys that can get separation. When I'm looking for a wide receiver, I'm looking for that guy that's going to get separation, that guy that's going to be able to do something with the yak yards that's given to him as well, being able to be creative and being a playmaker with the football in your hands. And Williams definitely offers that. And I think that that's something that the Detroit Lions definitely must consider. They need to get great wide receivers in Detroit because the receiving core that they have right now, it's not really good. I mean, I guess you're developing St. Brown still, and you're developing Cephas still. Cephas was starting to come along until he got hurt. We know what happened with Brett Perriman. We know what happened with Tyrell Williams. Those guys didn't even really play. They pretty much released Brett Perriman right before the season started, and then Tyrell Williams went into concussion protocol and never saw him again. So pretty much the Detroit Lions are devoid of talent at the wide receiver position, and they can use a kid like Williams. Williams is definitely explosive. Williams is good at taking the top off defense. That's one thing that I really like about this kid. He has proven that he has a strong run after the catch ability, so he's able to catch the pass and do something with it in his hands. And the Lions haven't really had that since Golden Tate. Golden Tate was their yak king, and anytime he had the football, he was able to do some positive things with the football in his hand. Golden Tate was like a running back with the football in his hands. The dude was that good and dynamic for the Lions. He had a lot of consistent season with the Lions, and then the Lions decided not to pay him. But we're not going to even talk about that because this video right now is about Jameson Williams being a draft pick for the Detroit Lions. I think that he will be an excellent receiver for the Detroit Lions. He is very elusive in the open field. In an open field, he is able to make things happen. Williams is a great route runner, being able to run just about every route in the route tree. And that's something that you're looking for in a receiver. You're looking for a guy that's going to be a number one receiver in Detroit. Now, maybe he can put on probably about 10 more additional pounds because he is 190, but he's not too small. He's not like a Devontae Smith where he needs to add weight on. He probably just needs to add a little muscle and a little weight. Not too much because definitely, man, this dude is already elusive. He's a very twitchy receiver. He also is smooth with catching the football, being able to have natural stacking moves. I mean, this kid does it all, man. He's great at the catch point, and he's also great in catching contested passes, going up and getting the 50-50 balls. So, man, I mean, you're looking at a player right here, guys, that Williams, if drafted to the Detroit Lions, would definitely give them a nightmare. A guy that's going to scare teams. That's what the Detroit Lions need. You need to find faces on the offensive side of the ball as well as the defensive side of the ball. And I think if the Lions were to draft at least 2 receivers in this draft class, and a guy like him being one of them, I definitely can see that the Detroit Lions will become a better receiving group. The Lions need to get talent. It's all about talent in 2022. From going forth and this day on, the Lions need to find guys that are going to be talented receivers. And I'm not saying that they got to be Calvin Johnson, but they just need to be good. They need to be really, really good receivers, giving Detroit some type of credibility and respectability out on the football field, because right now the receivers that they have that's out there is not the receivers that probably will be here next year. Probably some of these guys will probably be gone, and with the addition of a few of them may stay on the team still. But getting a guy like Jameson Williams, man, would definitely scare a lot of defenses, man. So I definitely think that the Detroit Lions need to make a point of interest and think about having Jameson Williams. I'm sorry about that, guys. Jameson Williams on the draft board, because this guy is electric with the football in his hand, and he's definitely that dude in Alabama right now. So, all right, you guys, this is Raw Detroit, and I'll be back to you soon. I'm out of here. Till next time. Peace.